Yo, what's up? This is Gaming and Culture TV with Shelvon. I'm gonna check out the Capcom live stream. It came out a while ago, but I didn't get around to checking it out. So, all right, let's get into this. Okay, so that's some nice artwork.
Welcome to the TGS 2023 Capcom Online Special Program. We'll share news and updates on some of Capcom's latest games. We hope you'll watch until the end. Let's have a look at this title first.
Okay. I did enjoy the first one. I thought it was actually pretty cool.
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, the director of Dragons Dogma 2. Dragons Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience. The action gameplay is designed to challenge your creativity, and although this is a single-player adventure, AI-controlled companions will accompany you throughout the experience. Today, I'd like to show you a little of what you can expect from the world of Dragons Dogma 2 with this new gameplay footage.
All right. As far as the graphics, it looks a little bit, I don't know, like a little bit better than the original one. And that one kind of looked like 360 graphics, but the gameplay was fun. So hopefully, even though in terms of how it looks, it doesn't look like that much of an improvement, but the gameplay was pretty cool. So if it at least does that right, then this should be good.
In Dragons Dogma 2, up to 3 AI-controlled beings called pawns can join you on your adventures. Players can choose from 4 starting vocations that determine how they will play.
Right, kind of like the first game.
Of course, you will be able to change your vocation at any time by visiting vocation guilds.
Like the first game.
For now, let's look at the fighter vocation. Wielding a one-handed sword and shield, the fighter excels in melee combat. As a fighter, you can cut down enemies with a sword and protect yourself and your party using your shield.
Ooh. Okay.
As we keep going, we can see some harpies in the distance. As an archer, you'll be better suited to take down enemies above you. Let's see what they can do. The archer is a vocation that uses a bow and arrow to attack enemies from a distance. Make full use of your arsenal, including exploding or blighting arrows. You can also aim at your enemies like a third-person shooter.
I would hope so.
The monsters of Dragons Dogma 2 behave organically in the world around them, and will even react to players by using their wits against you. Next, I would like to show you the mage in action. Mages excel at long-range magical attacks, as well as healing and support spells that bolster your party with various enchantments to give allies an advantage in battle. The more advanced and powerful the magic is, the longer the incantation will take.
Oh, okay. That was cool.
In addition to the pawns you adventure with, you will occasionally act with other inhabitants of the world.
What's this? We're trapped.
Lastly, let's take a look at the thief. As a thief, you use
I think I played
daggers
most
to
of the
strike
first
at your
game
enemies,
using this
relying
one.
on agility and quick attacks. Use Swift Step to quickly move away from enemies after an attack. The key strategy for the thief against massive monsters is to find openings and cling on to the enemy to deal damage. Fighting head-on is always an option, but it's a good idea to utilize the environment around you while engaging with enemies.
Okay, that's cool.
Between your chosen vocation, diverse terrains, and the particular monster you're up against, each encounter challenges players and their party to use their creativity to succeed. Two nations prosper in the world
Use
of
them as a
Dragons
bridge.
Dogma 2. Vermund, the human kingdom, and Batal, the land of Beastren. In Vermund, the Arisen who slay the dragon have ruled as kings for generations. This land of lush meadows and rolling hills is ripe for exploration. In contrast, Batal is a rugged canyon nation with a city built on the site of ancient ruins. It is home to the Beastren and their unique culture. The nation of Batal offers players a different experience from the human kingdom, with diverse environments to explore and monsters to encounter. In your adventures, you might come across people who call out to you.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir?
Other times, you might receive quests from people who you aid.
Thank heavens. Thought I'd ne'er make it. If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm?
Pawns with knowledge of a quest may be able to guide you to the right location, but it is up to the player to decide whether to follow them or not. Pawns support you throughout your adventures and may come to your aid when you are in trouble.
Nice catch.
To complete your quests, you can ride ox carts to travel to major locations.
Oh, okay, that's
But be aware, as you might get attacked en route to your destination and have to decide how to tackle the
you
situation.
did a lot of walking in the first game.
During the ride,
Oh,
you
I'm
can
glad they
choose
added
to
this.
close your eyes to quickly arrive at your destination.
Okay.
Time is ever passing, even while riding an ox cart, and the environment around the player constantly changes. Nighttime is especially dangerous.
Yeah, because you cannot see nothing without
With
a
no
torch.
light to illuminate your surroundings, you will be enveloped in pitch black darkness where you can't even see your feet. Also,
All right, now that was the most, like, in the first game, that was the most realistic nighttime that I think I've ever played in a game. Because if you didn't have a torch, you couldn't see. It was just like being out in a field at night. Like in like reality, you couldn't see nothing, and you would get attacked by things that you can only hear. So I'm glad they kept that.
there are dangerous monsters that only appear at night, so you need to be careful when adventuring in the dark.
That's what I really liked about the first game.
If you have a camping kit, you can find a campsite to spend the night and recover your health.
Good evening, Arisen. 'Tis the honor of my life to share your journey, Arisen.
To wrap up, I'd like to introduce some advanced vocations that become available as you progress in the story. The Mystic Spear Hand combines magic attacks and weapon-based physical attacks. A good all-rounder, they use their duo spear at close range and magic at long range.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
They can also use magic to block an enemy's movement or throw multiple items at once. The Magic Archer is a vocation that further specializes in long-range attacks with magical arrows. On top of healing and providing support to your allies, they can learn a skill that releases a powerful attack over a wide area in exchange for reducing their own maximum HP. And of course, there are other unique vocations you can look forward to. We have a playable version of Dragons Dogma 2 at the Tokyo Game Show Capcom booth. Depending on the choices they make, each player can experience very different playthroughs. We're very much looking forward to the impressions of those who get a chance to play. Dragons Dogma 2 is being developed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you.
Nice. All right. That looks like a continuation of the first game, and sometimes that can be a bad thing. Sometimes that can be a good thing. So, man, it looks somewhat the same as the first one. So they didn't improve too much in terms of graphics, but it looked like they added some few things. Oh, but I did really like the first one. So I guess I'm glad they didn't go too far off the first one. Oh, should be fun. I'm looking forward to that then. All right.
Next, we have news about Resident Evil 4 and the Resident Evil series. Resident Evil 4, a reimagining of the 2005 original, has sold more than 5 million copies since its release in March earlier this year. It's been
I didn't finish the
first.
I played this, but I didn't finish it though.
I'm here to discuss what makes Resident Evil 4 so appealing and delve into the new DLC that released today, Separate Ways. Separate Ways tells Ada Wong's story of survival. This content from the original game returns as an expanded DLC experience. The main story follows Leon S. Kennedy as he travels to a remote village in search of the president's missing daughter.
Did they take it out?
Separate Ways, in turn, follows Ada, who infiltrates the village ahead of Leon's arrival. Ada is tasked with a mission from the sinister Albert Wesker. Many obstacles stand in her way. An unknown threat gnaws at her body. Interwoven intentions surround the mysterious Amber. What choices will Ada make on this mission? The intense action from the main campaign returns as well. Fight back with precise gunplay. Use melee attacks against downed enemies. And wield your knife to parry attacks and silently neutralize threats. Ada's iconic grapple gun has also been added in Separate Ways, resulting in a more thrilling, fast-paced survival horror experience. Ada's gameplay has a unique feel from Resident Evil 4's main campaign, and we hope you enjoy piecing together the full scope of the story through Separate Ways.
Find Lewis. Fetch me the Amber.
Sorry, big guy. Can't let you go that way.
Someone who needs my help. She's lost no matter what.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Change of plans. There's no room for half measures.
You can stop
shit.
right there. Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
You know what this kind of reminds me of? All right. I know this is a kind of a off-topic thing, but in The Lion King, they had a sequel that they called The Lion King 1.5. And it was an entire story of what Timon and Pumbaa were doing during the events of The Lion King. And the way that they wrote it, what made it kind of interesting, was it would interweave into the story elements of the first thing. So it's like there was a scene where like Simba was singing, he's like, I can't wait to be king. And Timon and Pumbaa were underneath him, like getting mad because they were trying to sleep or something. So they did something, and they're the reason that the animal like tower that was being built fell down. So I wonder if that's something like that, where you do things that affect the story of the original game in ways that you wouldn't have noticed in the original game. Could be interesting.
The Separate Ways DLC is available today. A free update for The Mercenaries also releases today. Ada Wong and Albert Wesker appear as new characters in this free update. The Mercenaries is an arcade-style mode where you take down as many enemies as possible within the time limit. This DLC will be free to download for anyone who owns the main game. We hope you enjoy the revamped The Mercenaries. The Separate Ways DLC and the Mercenaries free update both arrived today for Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is also discounted across all platforms for a limited time. If you haven't played the game
maybe I should
yet,
pick it up and actually finish
now's a great
it.
time.
I actually have fun when I played
Resident Evil
what
4
I played.
VR mode DLC, which will allow you to enjoy the main story of RE4 on PlayStation VR 2, is also currently in development. Prepare to jump headset first into this intense survival horror experience. The incredibly detailed environments come to life in VR, and you can see the world all around you. The immersive 3D audio and the intuitive controls unique to the Sense controller will also allow you to experience ultimate immersion.
Okay.
The slide and reload controls of the many weapons in the game are realistic, down to their finest details. The knife, handgun, shotgun, sniper rifle, and submachine gun all feature realistic controls. We've prioritized comfortable controls that don't hinder immersion, so boxes and barrels that hide items can be destroyed with one button. Experience the ultimate immersive experience with Resident Evil 4 VR mode when it releases this winter.
All right, I have seen a lot of stuff for VR, and none of it makes me want to buy a VR. But I've seen stuff where if I had a VR, I would play it. So, I don't know if this is more about me or VR, but
Resident Evil 4 is also coming to a new platform. All Macs featuring Apple Silicon will support the game.
Hey, finally a game for
The
people who have
beautiful
an
and
Apple.
detailed graphics of
There's like
RE4
4
are
of them.
powerfully represented on Mac. We aim to bring the realistic graphics and excellent gameplay of RE4 to all Mac users. Resident Evil 4 is also on its way to iPad.
iPad.
The game can be played on every iPad Air and iPad Pro model with an M1 generation chip or higher. You'll be able to enjoy intense survival horror at home or on the go.
Is this
The
on the
Mac and
Switch?
iPad version of Resident
Oh,
Evil
I mean,
4
if it's on the
is planned
iPad,
for
it should be on the
release in
Switch. I
2023.
gotta go check and see.
The Mercenaries and Separate Ways DLC we introduced today are also in the works for Mac and iPad. Keep your eyes open for more information. Also, before the launch of RE4, the iPad version of Resident Evil Village will be released. It is also available for every iPad Air and iPad Pro with an M1 generation chip or higher. iPad-compatible controllers are supported for a comfortable gaming experience.
All right. Why would you want to play this on your iPad? Because that looks overly complicated, and I don't think that's what you would buy an iPad for. But I guess it's something to do.
The button placement, size, opacity, and display time are also adjustable for touch controls, so you can customize your experience as you want. Enjoy Ethan Winter's journey to find his daughter anytime, anywhere. Check our official site for compatible devices for each title. Next, we have the latest news on Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. First, let's take a look at this trailer.
Objection! Apollo Justice is doing fine! Objection! Time to bring it to an end.
I played these a lot. They can be fun for a little while, but I don't know. For me, they get old kind of quick. So it was a cool concept, though, and apparently they've been around for a while. So a lot of people must really like these games.
The prosecution is also ready.
We love to sail the seven seas, just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Okay.
Let's take a breather.
Well, they are giving you a lot for which probably is a not necessarily a budget title, but 3 games and pretty much everything dealing with these games. Ooh, nice.
Things like I'll be telling you about the revival of 10 times into question. All I have.
The dragon never yields.
Huh?
So, what did you think? Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy, the story of Apollo Justice in the Dark Age of the Law, will be released on January 25th, 2024. Digital pre-orders will be available beginning in fall 2023. Keep an eye out for more news. Let's take a look at additional features that let you enjoy Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy to its fullest.
Oh, more stuff? Okay.
Select an episode to play from each game right from the start. You can also freely select any chapter within an episode.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
This collection also includes episodes and
The
costumes
whole purpose of playing this
previously
game is to
released as DLC from Phoenix Wright,
it's the
Ace
progress,
Attorney,
but if you
Dual
get the skip
Destinies,
stuff,
and Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Players can enjoy the story with characters in different outfits, like Athena and Apollo in these school uniforms. The bonus episodes, Turnabout Reclaimed from Dual Destinies and Turnabout Time Traveler from Spirit of Justice, are also included. These episodes are just as much fun as the main story, so we hope you give them a try. Visit the museum.
Well, I mean,
to
if you're
check
into
out
these
bonus
types of games,
features.
that's a lot of stuff. But I guess if you're into these kind of games, you
First
probably
is
have
the
played all
Orchestra
of this.
Hall, where you can listen to a selection of music from each game and enjoy performances performed by chibi-style character illustrations. An additional 14 songs from orchestral performances are also included. Details about the featured songs will be posted on our official site after this presentation, so please check it out. In the art library, you can view the largest collection of art to date, including character references, cutscene content, and background images from each title.
Oh.
As you complete each game in the collection, you'll unlock illustrations from renowned illustrators. Complete all 3 games in this collection for another special illustration, so please look forward to it. You can customize the animations, voices, music, and backgrounds with the Animation Studio to create combinations that you wouldn't normally see in-game. Even combinations like this. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy will be released on January 25th, 2024. Keep an eye out for more news.
Okay. That might be a case of too much stuff. That I wanna, I'm not even sure if I bought this, I would even touch half of that stuff. But I guess it's good that they're giving it to you. But that's a lot of stuff.
Next, we have some news on the Monster Hunter series.
Yes.
First, let's take a look at this video.
No.
Hello everyone. My name is Kano, and I'm the director for Monster Hunter Now at Niantic. Monster
Come on,
Hunter Now
Monster
was
Hunter
just
World
released
Part
this
2.
September.
Who
Have you been
cares about
enjoying it?
this?
If
No,
you haven't yet,
I've not been
you
playing
can
this.
download the game for free on the App Store and Google Play. The theme of Monster Hunter Now is that the world of Monster Hunter has come to the real world. You can go hunt giant monsters like Rathalos and Diablos in your own town. Of
So
course,
it's like an
you can
AR
also
thing,
rally
huh?
with others to hunt in groups of 4. Also, with the unique AR camera function of Monster
AR.
Hunter Now, you can take pictures together with your favorite monsters, like this.
That's crazy.
Even if your smartphone doesn't have a special sensor, you can take more realistic pictures with actual depth.
よりリアルな写真を撮ることができます。
I hope you'll give it a try.
Probably not.
Finally, here's a sneak peek at the latest Monster Hunter Now news.
Come on, Monster Hunter World Part 2.
The next major update is slated for December, with many more monsters and new weapon types planned. Hear that? That's the roar of the monster next to come. Monster Hunter Now has large updates planned for every season, with plans to add more monsters and weapon types in the future. Please look forward to it.
Alright, that was a little corny.
March 2024 will mark 20 years since the release of the first Monster Hunter in Japan. To the hunters all over the world, thank you. Have a look at the Monster Hunter 20th Anniversary logo and the first piece in the 20th Anniversary art series with a spotlight on hunters.
Sunbreak. Wow, I didn't know this game was out for 20 years. Wow. Yeah, Monster Hunter World, Iceborne, Rise, Sunbreak. All right. Come on, give me something from Monster Hunter World 2. All right, I bought Monster Hunter. I was not into Monster Hunter until, because I tried it a couple of times. It was kind of like, but Monster Hunter World was like my thing for like I was playing it this morning. Game came out like 3-4 years ago, and I think that is the most I have gotten out of any game that I've purchased in a long time. I played like thousands of hours on that game. So I am hoping that they're going to talk about Monster Hunter World 2. Because I tried Rise, it was okay. Like Sunbreak made it a little bit better, but
we will have more announcements for the 20th anniversary in the future, so please stay tuned to our official site. We hope you continue to enjoy the Monster Hunter series.
hey, so no mention of the next Monster
we have
Hunter.
some updates on our recently released games.
Come on, man.
Let's start with a look at what's new in Exoprimal. In Title Update 1 on August 16th, 10 variant exosuits joined the Exoprimal roster. How have you been enjoying them?
I haven't.
Today, I'd like to share information for Title Update 2. First, I'll introduce a new map.
This is like
Ocean
Dynasty
Platform.
Warriors with dinosaurs.
Originally built near Bikitoa Island as an offshore oil plant, it was converted into a high-zol synthesis facility by the IBS Corporation. A fierce battle against dinosaurs will unfold in the war games on this structure above the waves. Use the narrow connecting scaffolding or movement-based skills and rigs to maneuver between combat areas. This is a map with a lot of verticality, so use exosuits and rigs suited to the terrain. Better watch your step.
This is Dynasty Warriors with
Also,
dinosaurs.
a new final mission called Escape is releasing in this title update. Escape is different than other final mission types. It's a 10-player cooperative mission where both teams work together to reach the goal. Escape is made up of 2 phases. In the preliminary phase, you'll battle against dinosaur hordes to secure areas on the map. The more areas you secure within the time limit, the more powerful your exosuit will be in the final phase. In the final phase, an escape device will appear somewhere on the map. If you can dive into the escape device through massive swarms of dinosaurs, the mission will be a success. The device is only open for a short amount of time, so work together with your teammates to ensure everyone escapes. Title Update 2 will
sucks
also
to be the last
introduce
guy, I
two new
guess.
rigs. The first is the drone rig. When deployed, it flies forward and explodes. The explosion lingers on the map for a while and blinds any dinosaurs that come into contact with it. The second new rig is the Edge Strike. Edge Strike fires a blade, teleports you to its
Dino
location,
Crisis
and unleashes a
meets
quick
Dynasty
slash.
Warriors.
Edge Strike is both a movement and an attack rig, so it can be used in unique ways, like closing the distance between you and your target for a swift attack. Here comes a new challenger. It's the Street Fighter 6 collaboration content.
Right,
We
you
unveiled
bot.
the Yu and Gao exosuit skins in
Gao
our
machine.
teaser this June. And today we have another one to show you. The Chun-Li exosuit skin. Here are the exosuit skins, emotes,
Still thick in the thighs,
charms,
though.
stamps, and decals for each character. Players from all backgrounds, including fans of the Street Fighter series, can enjoy their unique appearances.
I'm not exactly
Additionally,
sure how I feel
Season
about
2
this.
of Exo Primal includes new events, such as limited time campaigns for Halloween and other holidays.
Ooh,
Meaning
shiny.
special conditions during the campaign will grant you special exosuit skins. We also have plans for a double XP campaign. We'll announce the campaigns on our website and
I
social
don't hear anybody
platforms.
talking about this game. I wonder if anybody's really playing it. Well, I mean,
Don't miss it.
it's cool that they're keeping it
Title Update 2
updated.
is planned for release on Wednesday, October
But I think
18th.
Capcom was, at least as far as Monster Hunter, is pretty good with the updates.
Exo Primal will begin Season 2 on the same day. The Season 2 Survival Pass
What am I
features an
looking at?
array of unique items like these exosuit skins and emotes for you to enjoy. Now, that's all the news for Title Update 2 and Season 2, but I'll give you a little glimpse at upcoming updates.
Oh. What the hell? Wow.
A collaboration with Monster Hunter is also in the works. Please keep an eye out for more information. Title Update 3 is coming January 2024. There are even more updates on the way. We hope you'll continue enjoying Exo Primal. Our online team-based action title has been a hit with players. Check out the game and the exciting contents planned for our upcoming title updates. We hope to see you in the War Games. It'll be massively fun.
Yeah, okay. I'm not too sure about that, but I mean, it'll look kind of cool. I think it's on Game Pass.
Next, here's some hot new information for Street Fighter 6.
I like looking
New
at
characters and content
fighter
will
games, but I
continue to be
suck
added to
at
Street
them.
Fighter 6.
I wish I didn't, but I do.
One character, Rashid, was already added in July. The second fighter, Aki, will finally join the fight on September 27th.
That is a hairdo. Wow. A little
Let's see
creepy.
what kind of fighter Aki is. Aki is an understudy of Feng, a former leader of Shadaloo. She takes great joy in using her beloved poison.
Kind of creepy there.
She's a tricky character that confuses her opponents with her snake fists and claws, adding damage through her poison. She is a versatile
Poison
fighter
bubble, huh?
that mainly uses poisonous projectiles and claw attacks. then moves into close range to deal even more damage to poisoned opponents.
Okay, that's cool. Hey, video looks cool. What these games usually do. And I'm terrible at them.
Outfit 1 will have colors 3 through 10 available on release. And of course, Outfit 2 will also be available.
The animations looks cool. Yeah. So creepy. Wow.
Not only will she appear as a master in World Tour, but a new location, Tianhong Yuan, will be added as well to this mode. Don't miss it. Also, starting November 1st, within Master League Phase 2, a rank higher than the Master rank will be added, called Legend. The Legend rank is a special rank that is given to the top 500 players within the Master League. Players who have reached the top 500 by the time the phase is finished will receive a special title. Try your best to reach even greater heights. Several functions will be added to training mode to make practicing easier. Training mode will be further enriched with the addition of more detailed settings for training mode shortcut settings, reversal settings, frame meter, recording settings, and more. A collaboration event with Meiji is on the way too. The Halloween Fighting Pass will also be available in October. Rashid and Aki aren't the only characters that will be added in Year 1 for Street Fighter 6. Ed will join in winter after the new year, and Akuma arrives in spring 2024. Each added character can also be purchased individually with fighter coins. Those who want to get a deal on all 4 characters can purchase either the Year 1 Character Pass or the Year 1 Ultimate Pass, which includes Outfits 2 and 3 for all 4 featured characters, along with the additional stages. Don't miss out. We can't wait to see what the future will bring for Street Fighter 6. Next, let's check out some esports news. Capcom Esports continues to evolve each year, introducing the official tournaments for Street Fighter 6, the newest title in the series. The pinnacle of team battles, Street Fighter League. 9 teams of Japan's top players compete to be crowned best in Japan. Then, in the Street Fighter League World Championship, the world's strongest teams duke it out for the coveted crown. We hope you're excited to see these top-ranked teams go head-to-head. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 is the battle to decide the best individual fighter. The tournament tour will feature fierce battles all over the world for a chance to compete in Capcom Cup. The first place prize for this year's Capcom Cup is $1 million. A total of over $2 million in prizes will be rewarded. The tournament is open to all participants, including pros and amateur players. Check out the official Twitter X accounts for tournament details. Finally, we have some more Capcom-related information to share. Take advantage of our digital sale to get popular titles at affordable prices. In celebration of Tokyo Game Show 2023, well-known Capcom titles are on sale for a limited time.
Oh, given how I'm looking at this kind of late, I guess these sales are probably over with.
Are on sale for the first time. Other popular Capcom titles are also on sale at convenient prices. Take advantage of this opportunity to check out any titles you may have missed. Now for some news about Capcom.
40 years.
The digital theme park, Capcom Town, is currently open to celebrate our 40th anniversary. Inside the museum, you can view game design documents, and play nostalgic games for free.
I know they started out in the arcade.
All of us at Capcom are excited for you to visit.
Their first arcade machine. probably something that I probably play, but I wouldn't
A
know
reminder about
because I couldn't
Capcom ID.
like remember.
Capcom ID is a Capcom shared account service necessary for playing Exo Primal and using the online functions of Street Fighter VI. It can also be used for all Capcom services and campaigns. We plan on continuing to expand title services that can be used. Register now for Capcom ID. That's all the news for today. Keep an eye out for the latest Capcom news. And although we weren't able to showcase them today, let's not forget about our other upcoming titles. That's all for our event today. Thanks for watching.
Okay. What the? Okay. Is he killing flowers? Okay. Oh, this looks crazy. Oh, okay. That's a pretty good way to end your end his own Game Pass. That is awesome. I just Man, it looks cool, but I have like no interest in playing anything on my iPad or my phone in general. I have gaming consoles and my PC, but that's just me. Well, if it was me, I would have ended it with that the previous game and not that. But yeah. All right, well, that was pretty interesting. It was much better than the Microsoft thing. So like and subscribe. Peace.